You hear me?
From Fultz Memorial Gymnasium, Game 3 of this edition of Wednesday Night Basketball here on the ACBL Network, presented by Real Recruits. Welcome on into Arizona Christian University's own campus here at Fultz Memorial Gymnasium. Blaine McCormick and Greg Rosenberg with you tonight for this ball game against TaylorMade Prep and Arizona Platinum. Now, a lot of star players and a lot of good games from earlier. Factory having an 80-54 win over TaylorMade in the first game of tonight's edition, and the Prime taking the win over the Wild by a score of 85-67. But this should be a good game between one team that has been dominant all season, and especially with the big men down low.
That's for sure.
As we're just seconds away from tip-off here at Fultz Memorial Gymnasium. The starters for Arizona Platinum will be Quest Williams, Devin Ash, Jordan Wallenk, Zaya Gonzalez, and also Dyson Lighthall. Lighthall standing in at 6'7". He'll be in the circle going against Mir Azaria, and the tip is won by Arizona Platinum. Starters for TaylorMade, the grind will be Shamar Grant, the number 2 guard, Mir Azaria, who we just talked about at the opening tip-off, Tyrese Eugene, Gio De La Fuente for the Prime, or for TaylorMade. A couple of new players also for the grind as well, both the twin brothers of Isaiah and Caleb Brown. Both natives of Surprise, Arizona, but Caleb, ironically enough, goes to Cactus High School, while his brother Isaiah goes to Willow Canyon. As Lighthall drives in and banks it off the glass with the right hand, and there's the first 2 points of the contest. Good ball movement by TaylorMade as De La Fuente shoots a 3 but misses. Stretch pass down low, intercepted, and there's a big 4-on-2 opportunity as Mir Azaria tries to tip it, but it's stolen away by Arizona Platinum, then bounce back to TaylorMade, and a 3-point shot for Michael Rodriguez swishes through. And a turnover for Arizona Platinum, but you always kind of shake your head as a coach during those possessions where it's just tipped away, possession changes for so many, teams across it, and eventually you get a 3 out of it. You got to be pretty happy if you're TaylorMade.
Yeah, I mean, they just got to settle down. A little too geeked up for the opening tip here. Calm down, give it your guard, and let it work itself.
A lot of good passes so far for Platinum as driving inside is Jordan Wallenk, but a whistle blows. And it'll be a foul called against TaylorMade. Score 3-2 in favor of the grind. Platinum dishes it back out to the big man, Dyson Lighthall, who has the only points for Platinum so far. Inside looking for an open man, and he finds Wallenk. Feed inside, right back to Lighthall, and right back off of the glass, just like the last time.
That was a beautiful feed by Jordan Wallenk. Found him on the outside shoulder. Perfect.
And TaylorMade responding with a 3-pointer of their own. Coming off the hands of Gio De La Fuente, his first of the contest, and a foul is called on the floor.
That's another steal. That's, 3-4 steals already? That stuff will add up as we go on. So we got to take care of the ball.
So the foul is called against TaylorMade's Moses Yarrow, his first. Check that on the other end. It's actually Zaya Gonzalez with Tyrese Eugene for TaylorMade at the free throw line as he sinks the first one in. And the second one does right what the first one does. 2 points now in the game for Eugene, and now TaylorMade has an 8-4 lead. So the foul is called against Zaya Gonzalez for Arizona Platinum. And now they'll try to respond. Wallenk inside, nice feed off of the left-hand side.
Great handoff. Had a step on his defender, bam, layup.
Mirazaria driving inside, but this foul will be called against Dyson Lighthall.
I like this kid. Comes from Israel. Just a scorer's mentality. Knows how to play the game. Real smart, can shoot it. Tough.
The last game that we saw Mirazaria in last week's Wednesday night contest over against the Wild was a good contest for him. He scored a total of 18 points in that one. That free throw is good for him. 1 of 2 from the line that time. 9-6 to score. TaylorMade leading it. Arizona Platinum has shown some bright spots here early. Wallenk dishes it over to Devin Ash. Now over to Gonzalez to Lighthall. From 3, the big man has some range. What a beautiful shot from Dyson Lighthall for 3.
Wow, he's starting off on fire.
When you first look at him, as an offensive foul is called against Shamar Grant. When you initially look at him, you see the big presence. Really strong body build, very tall frame at 6'7" from Queen Creek, Arizona. But then you see the three-point shot, and he almost looks like a guard outside.
Yeah, no, he's highly skilled, smart player. There's another pull-up, bang. About 17 feet away. He's in a rhythm now.
Almost automatic for Dyson Lighthall. He's got 9 points so far, and it's 12.5 minutes to go in the first half. That also gave his team the lead at 11-9, and now another tied shot from who else but Mirazaria for TaylorMade.
Right on cue.
Lighthall gets it back from inbounds, pitches
Beautiful
it
pass.
outside, and a great three-point shot and in for Devin Ash. The first points for him come in style with a three-pointer, and he gives his team the lead at 14-11.
Lighthall has at least touched every single point of the 14. Either has the points himself or has 2 assists.
I think that was the first shot that he actually missed.
Yes.
Went up a little too strong on the left side.
Yeah.
De La Fuente for 3. No good, and it's rebounded by Jordan Wallenk. And stolen away by Azaria. Pass right back over to De La Fuente. Long three-point attempt for him, but it doesn't connect. Now a three-point attempt for Platinum, and it swishes through. Devin Ash, his second 3 in a row.
Four assists already for Platinum team.
It's just good ball movement so far as Quest Williams driving down court and feeds it over to Gonzalez. Now Lighthall heavily guarded by Tyrese Eugene. He tips it away and he's got open ground. Up with the layup and 2 points for TaylorMade.
He got lower than Lighthall and picked him.
Sometimes that's a good idea. If you're up at the high end of the top of the key, you have the big man, might as well put a guard on him to try and get that sneaky steal down low.
Exactly.
And a foul is called. This one will go against Mir Azaria with substitutions coming in. 10.5 minutes to go. It's 17-13 with Arizona Platinum leading it.
Looks like they're putting their big men in there to try to offset the size and girth of Dyson Lighthall.
It's pretty tough to contend with him as the big man at 6'6" for TaylorMade, Kevion Robinson, has checked in. Three-point attempt for Lighthall rattles out, and it's stolen away by TaylorMade. Now hurry up offense for the grind. Three-point attempt for Rodriguez, and no good as it bounced off of the rim. But it'll stay with TaylorMade as it tipped off of the Platinum down to the baseline. Now an inbounds pass over to Tyrese Eugene. Drives inside, and a foul is called a little late of an offensive foul. Tyrese Eugene picking up his first. 17-13, Platinum lead it. As down low once again, just feed it to him on a silver platter, Tyson Lighthall. 11 points. It's been almost impossible to guard Dyson. He'll most likely be called for this foul down low.
When you're big, you're strong, and you're skilled. Sometimes all they could do is just foul you.
It was like that this year in his high school season, 14.2 points per game and also over 10 rebounds per game. He was averaging a double-double.
Yeah, I went out to Queen Creek and saw a game, and I think if I can remember, he was like 20 points and like 14 rebounds. He was just a monster.
And you just don't see that from high school kids. They
No.
can get up in the high point range, but for a big man, it always helps.
He's got soft hands for a big.
Only seen him miss a couple of shots because he was too strong down low tonight. And a foul is called on the floor. Foul goes against Moses Yarrow, his first.
Moses was interesting. We just met him tonight, and only 16 years old, from Africa, and he just is graduating high school. And that's why he's doing the prep. He's just so young, not ready to go to college yet.
And it's crazy to see the development from him and the skill set. He doesn't look like a 16-year-old out there.
No, strong kid. He might not get too much bigger, but the maturity of his basketball life will obviously improve.
And the maturity, when we were talking as well, hails from the Congo over in Africa, came over to the United States in 2014. Has only been in the U.S. for 2 years, but also just so impressive on the basketball court at Maryvale High School. He speaks 4 languages.
Wow.
Sometimes it's hard to even speak one.
Ain't that the truth?
4 languages, one of them French, a couple of them native African languages as well, and then English. Only 2 years in the United States, and he's been impressing college scouts, and he's on the right path to be continuing with his basketball career. As down low, Wallenk misses a shot. It bounces off of the Platinum, and it will be retained by the Grind.
Sounds like the factory big man, Mamam Yu from Tri-City Christian. He speaks 9 different languages, most obviously African dialect, but it's unreal.
It's unreal to see the international athletes from all sports.
Yeah.
Because it's popular in European countries to not only study your native language where you might be, but also translate it into English.
Yeah.
Interviewing a couple of Arizona State tennis players for a couple broadcasts I did a few weeks ago. One guy spoke 4 languages, French, German, English, and then is working on Spanish. Quote unquote working on, but he was already pretty much fluent in it.
Unreal. Good putback.
Always a great skill to have, as now
Great
a
pass.
3-point attempt for Gonzalez sinks in, and it's 22-16 with Platinum leading it.
Great find by Jordan Wallenk.
Rebounded that time by Wallenk, driving up court, and a foul will be called against him, most likely going against Michael Rodriguez.
Big fan of Jordan Wallenk. Just has the mind, the savvy, changes speeds, could shoot it, but he finds open teammates at the norm. I mean, just he's one of those pure point guards, old school, and he's tough.
Tough point guard, great court vision as he finds Dyson down low, but he's called for a travel. Wallenk is one of 5 Mesquite Wildcats on this Arizona Platinum roster. As a foul is called, and Shamar Grant will go to the line for TaylorMade. That's going to make the chemistry a lot better, knowing that during the club season you're already playing with your high school guys and kind of know their tendencies and where their shot selections are.
100%, yeah. It's you just kind of extension of the high school season, club ball. Some of these teams are playing all their entire high school into club. It's kind of like the new thing to just get ready for that next season. Outside of like, some of the big time players who want to, play different states and maybe, go to Arizona States and the University of Arizona's of the world, a lot of them just want to play with their high school teammates and get better.
And it shows on the court as well.
Yeah.
Is that one too strong off of the glass for Lighthall? Those other Wildcats from Mesquite High School on the roster for Arizona Platinum as Tyrese Eugene scores a 2 down low. Devin Ash, Jordan Wallenk, Zaya Gonzalez, Christian Ash, who is out this game due to an injury, and then also Ricky Hernandez.
3 ball by Dyson Lighthall. That's his second.
Said that a couple times tonight as down low with the finish, Michael Rodriguez. His 5th point of the contest. Trying to get his 6th for the 3-point play.
You notice the game, though. It's obviously Platinum's hitting these threes to keep them ahead, but TaylorMade Prep is getting to the line a lot. And you wonder if it's going to wear them out as the game goes on.
Platinum already with 5 fouls in the game. TaylorMade has 6. So they've got to watch that
already
foul
have 9
trouble.
or 10 free throw attempts. That's going to add up.
Those second chances are vital. Shamar Grant finishing with the right hand. His 4th point. Muscled through. And now it's 25-23, a 2-point deficit for TaylorMade. Gonzalez bounces it over to Devin Ash. Now over to Ricky Hernandez. Back to Ash for 3. Yes, sir! Devin Ash, a beautiful shot.
He's been their specialist, spacing the floor.
9 points now in the game for Ash, and a foul is called with TaylorMade going to the free throw line here. Oh, it'll be a baseline foul. Now checking in is Josh Chambers for Tyrese Eugene. Chambers will inbound it, swatted away by Platinum, and now they have possession. Ricky Hernandez bouncing it around the horn. Going over to Ash, back to Lighthall to Ash. Ash double teamed, he finds Gonzalez on the open floor near half court. Now we're over to Anderson, who's checked in. Over to Gonzalez once again. Boy, a lot of good ball movement so far for Arizona Platinum. Hernandez down low to Lighthall. He's double teamed, stolen away. A whistle blows. Lighthall tumbled down to the ground. He appears to be okay as he gets back up on his own power. Platinum will retain possession. Remember, no shot clock in high school basketball, so they can take all the time they need to set up a play. Hernandez driving inside with the floater, too strong. And now TaylorMade pushing it up court. Rodriguez for 3. Oh, man.
Right there. Well, no shot clock in Arizona basketball.
That's true.
In some states, there is a shot clock. I actually wish we had a shot clock.
Lighthall passes it down low over to Gonzalez. Now Lighthall for 3. No good. Rebounded back by Gonzalez. Now a 3-point attempt for Anderson. Bounces out, and now TaylorMade takes it. Rodriguez, another 3-point attempt. My goodness, Rodriguez is on fire.
Is that their first lead?
They had a 2-point lead earlier, but now this is the first lead that they've had in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
29-28, TaylorMade on top.
Well, Platinum a little short-handed tonight. Only 7 players. Maybe it's going to wear them down as the game goes on, but another amazing play by Dyson Lighthall.
He's Griffin stepping up in place of Devin Brook, who is hurt, and then also Christian Ash, who is out with an injury. Now Platinum will just slow it down and take their time for right now. They have a 1-point lead at 30-29. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Now Gonzalez driving inside, passing it over to Ash, back over to Gonzalez. Crossover, inside, he stops. Lighthall, left-handed, yes, off of the glass and through.
Great pass.
18 points here in the first half for Dyson Lighthall. 3-point attempt, swishes through. That's the Congan Moses Yarrow for 3, his first points of the contest.
Good, yeah.
All tied up at 32.
Yarrow hit 3 threes in the first game against the Factory and their loss.
Lighthall down low, whistle blows, he'll get the basket. And an attempt to make it a 3-point play. It's 34-32, Arizona Platinum.
He is just punishing them. What does he have, around 20 points right now?
Yeah, 20 points exactly, and only 1 foul.
That's playing about as well as you could do.
And I remember you talking about this earlier. It seemed like Lighthall has touched it on every single possession.
Yeah.
What does that mean to circulate it? Because you would think that the point guard would have the possession most of the time, but now they're looking to their big man.
Well, he is the mismatch problem of entire, we have 15 kids. I mean, he's bigger, he's more skilled, he sees it, and it's easy to play through a guy who could pass it and as big as he is.
Now he finally gets a breather on the bench. TaylorMade with possession, just above 2 minutes to go in the first half. Stolen away but recovered by Rodriguez, who floats it up, and it gets stuck between the backboard and the rim.
Live and die by the 3.
So now Platinum will take possession off of the stuck ball. 2 minutes to go now in the first half. It's 35-32, Platinum with the lead.
Set play here. Shooter.
Perfect three-pointer, drew it up.
Great play by Coach Gonzalez.
That's now 12 points in the game for Devin Ash, as TaylorMade will still have possession.
Coach Gonzalez also has a daughter. Shaylee Gonzalez is literally one of the best girls I've seen in Arizona in the last few years. She's playing Division I basketball already. Wouldn't be shocked if she was WNBA, that good.
Very basketball talented family, as a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow was drifted over towards Arizona Platinum, so they will retake it down to the baseline. Minute and a half in the first half. Here's a three-point attempt from Shamar Grant, too strong off of the rim. Recovered, but bounced right back over to Arizona Platinum. Quest Williams with it. Now passes it over to Jordan Walling. Driving inside, spin move, and the foul call. We've talked a lot about the three-point shot for both teams, but really all game it's been the ability to draw fouls and go to the free throw line. That's been the difference maker for both squads.
Yes. You gotta get those free points. It's a long game.
Walling misses the first shot. Earlier today, check that TaylorMade Prep. Played in a game earlier against the Factory. They lost that one 80-54 to the Factory. Then Prime and Wild played a game just before this one that ended 85-67, with Prime taking the W in that one. As a good 2-point shot from Moses Yarrow swishes through, and he's got 5.
He's good. He knows how to put the ball in the hole.
Now under a minute to go here in the first half. Platinum swinging the basketball all around. Down low now for Wallenk. He fakes. Off of the glass, no good. Rebounded by TaylorMade Prep. They've got to get a shot off here soon. But Rodriguez tips it away. Right back over and banked in by Josh Chambers. Now a delay of game is called by the officiating crew. That one going against Michael Rodriguez for the grind.
I'm guessing they play for one here. 25 seconds left. No shot clock. Up 3. Probably smart basketball to just hold for one.
Got to take the perfect shot in order to give your team some momentum going into the second half, but a foul will be called against Rodriguez. That's his second of the game for TaylorMade.
That looks like we got a one-on-one situation.
So that'll move Wallenk to the free throw line. He's got 2 points in the contest, and during his season at Mesquite, he had an average of 8.9 points per game. The first one goes through. So now it's 40-36, Platinum leading it. Here's the second free throw attempt. It rattles out. Now the score check on Wallenk is now at 4. Shot attempt by Rodriguez for 3, and it swishes through. Now the deficit's only 1. Long shot attempt for Platinum going up, but it won't go. And it's a 1-point game, a back and forth effort between both TaylorMade and Arizona Platinum. And you've got to highlight Dyson Lighthall with an exclamation point. 21 points in the first half.
Unbelievable. And you look at the threes. I think TaylorMade had about 6 and Platinum had about 7. So they're letting it fly and being efficient with it.
It's crazy to see the ball movement so far. We'll take a short break here on the ACBL Network, presented by Real Recruits. It's TaylorMade 39, Arizona Platinum 40. And back at Fultz Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Arizona Christian University, it's TaylorMade and Arizona Platinum, but a back-and-forth game with the Platinum up 40-39. Blaine McCormick and Greg Rosenberg with you here on the ACBL Network, presented by Real Recruits. And really, you have to highlight some good three-point shooters in Michael Rodriguez for TaylorMade and also Devin Ash for Arizona Platinum. But it's been Dyson Lighthall who has really been the difference maker for his team with 21 points. He scored over half, just over half of his points. And an incredible effort for the big man down low.
You get dominant inside the paint and shoot threes outside. Makes it very hard to match up. And he's the biggest guy on the court. So when you have the best player, the biggest player, usually makes basketball easy.
Lighthall standing in at a very tall 6'7" frame. Tough to guard, tough to defend against. Good ball movement. Corner three open for Gonzalez, and it sinks through.
That was because so much attention went to Dyson Lighthall. They were trying to double team on every touch that someone has to be open, and sure enough, Gonzalez.
And now tipped away, but Mir Azaria gets it back. Tyrese Eugene with it now. He drives inside, right back to Azaria, off of the center glass and in.
Great pass by Tyrese Eugene.
Mir Azaria now with 5 points. Now long pass over to Lighthall for the fadeaway. Dyson Lighthall from Queen Creek, Arizona, went to American Leadership Academy, the Patriots. And in his high school season, averaged a double-double. There's a good three-point attempt by Gio De La Fuente as that goes through.
He had a couple threes in the first game against the Factory.
And now he gives his team the lead at 44-43. Platinum with it, spin move over for Wallenk. And it goes out of bounds, but tipped away by the Grind, so it'll be still held on by the Platinum. On the floor right now for Arizona Platinum, we highlighted Lighthall, but also Quest Williams, Devin Ash, Jordan Wallenk, and Zaya Gonzalez. Here's Ash with the basketball now. Over at the far side. Driving inside, but an offensive foul is going to be called. He pushed away the defender and got called with the whistle.
I mean, that was, the first half. Those turnovers ended up being the story, and it was a one-point game. They were up comfortably, but you turn the ball over. Eventually, the team you're playing will catch up.
De La Fuente too strong off of the rim. Azaria tried to go up for it with one hand, but it tipped away from his fingertips. Feed down low for Lighthall. Left side with the right hand, and it bounces in. Giving his team back the lead at 45-44. 23 points in the game for Lighthall. Tipped away, and now Platinum looking to pad the lead a little more. Too strong for a Wallenk, but Lighthall is right there again. Seems like you just can't get rid of him.
Yeah, that was real smart for him to run the court just in case his teammate missed the layup. And sure enough, Johnny on the spot.
And not rush it too much. Usually with those fast breaks, you want to get there as soon as you can.
Good ball movement.
Great tying shot for Michael Rodriguez. He had 4 three-pointers in the first half. That's his first of the second. He's also got 19 points and leading the Grind in that category. So now free throws will be coming up for Jordan Wallenk. 13 minutes to go here in the second half as the first one falls through, and that regains the lead for Arizona Platinum. Jordan Wallenk now 5 points, looking for his 6th off of this second free throw, and he gets it.
He's been splitting those free throws every time. Finally made both.
That's got to boost his confidence a little bit as well.
For sure.
49-47 now, Platinum leading it as TaylorMade looking to respond back. Down low, Tyrese Eugene. Spin move off of the bank perfectly.
High level difficulty to make a shot like that off the backboard. That was nice.
Really, for this game, a pretty high scoring contest.
Yeah.
Close to 50 points for both sides.
Great kick.
West Williams faked him out, drives inside for the jumper, and it bounces off of the top of the rim. Now a behind-the-back crossover for Shamar Grant, right over to Gio De La Fuente. Misses it, but Azaria's right there. Now back over to Grant. De La Fuente inside, blocked away. What can Lighthall do? That's what he can do. Left side, right hand, 100%.
I think that's Jordan Walnick's 5th assist.
As a coach, you love to see that statistic rack up, especially for your guards. Lighthall, a towering frame, just snagging the rebounds. Down low with the left hand. Too strong that time. Tipped away, De La Fuente with it, fakes the 3 attempt and gets the whistle. The shot won't count, and it'll be a foul down at the baseline.
It's probably unusual high usage, Dyson Lighthall. Looks like he was kind of going a little slower on the way back.
He's been playing for a good majority of this game. In fact, with the last 4 minutes, I think they finally took him out in the first half. TaylorMade looking for the lead. A little too strong off of the 3-point attempts. Rodriguez over. Gonzalez couldn't get it to flush through.
Another amazing pass by Jordan.
De La Fuente left side, no good. That's rebounded. Jump attempt over for Caleb Brown. That misses, but a whistle blows. Foul is going to be charged against Ricky Hernandez from Gilbert, Arizona. One of those 5 Mesquite Wildcats we highlighted earlier in the broadcast. As the first free throw attempt for De La Fuente flushes through, and he's got 7 points. This free throw would tie the game, and it does at 51 apiece. 11 minutes to go now in the game. It's been back and forth, tied up. Lead changes left and right, and a big turnover that time for Platinum.
Turnovers coming back to haunt them again.
So now TaylorMade looking to respond and get the lead back. 3-point attempts. No good, a little too strong off of the brick. Short possession that time for TaylorMade, and now Platinum will try and create something. Inside look for the point guard, and that goes through. Jordan Wallink getting the feed down low.
Beautiful move, great body control.
Inside and flush through for Josh Chambers. That ties it back up at 53. You get the sense that this one will come right down to the wire. Lighthall, automatic from that side of the basket.
So efficient. Makes it look so easy.
Makes it look so easy, and 29 points says the difference as Chambers shoots the 3 and gets the lead back to TaylorMade.
Man, they have a lot of threes.
And that man has a lot of points. Almost got his 30th. It just spins around. TaylorMade pushing forward. Shamar Grant inside and gets it through. 58-55, now the Grind lead it.
A lot of strong guards on TaylorMade prep. Their bodies are developed right now. They're obviously a little older.
And
you can
tie
tell.
game with that 3. Beautiful shot from Zaya Gonzalez. 9 points now for Gonzalez. Here's De La Fuente down low, kisses it off of the rim. Tried to get the rebound off of it, but just couldn't muster it. Now another three-point attempt. Too strong. Right back with it, but Shamar Grant nabs it. Pass over to De La Fuente. Back outside for a corner three. That's automatic. Moses Yarrow, another three. He retakes possession, but it bounces off of the body of Zaya Gonzalez, and TaylorMade will retake it. Boy, great sequence of events for TaylorMade, and especially with the difference of Moses Yarrow and also Josh Chambers just shooting the three perfectly. Azaria got fouled and bumped that time from Lighthall behind the back.
I wonder what the official stat is for how many turnovers they have. I think that's why the 4-point deficit is here. It's starting to add up.
The foul's starting to add up for Platinum as Azaria is perfect. 2 for 2 from the line that time. And he's now got 7 points in the contest. 63-58, TaylorMade leads it. Oh, that move is just so good for Jordan Walling.
Froze the defense, hesitated, and blew right by. Great move by Jordan.
10 points now for Wallenk in the game. And now TaylorMade has a 3-point lead. Make it a 5-point lead off of the inside look from Azaria.
He's crafty. Knows how to put the ball in the hole.
Wallenk with it, stolen away by Yarrow, and he's driving up court. Passes it to an open Brown with the fake. Down low to Azaria, left side, no good. Tapped around, but Platinum retakes it. Tried to steal it away that time for Caleb Brown as well, but still Platinum holds it in their hands. Floater down low for Ricky Hernandez, his first points of the contest, and it's a 3-point lead now for TaylorMade. A big bump taken by Shamar Grant as Lighthall transitioning up court and gets it through. Nice Euro step to get the 2 points.
That is impressive.
What's even more impressive is that's his 31st point.
I think about 21 shots too.
It almost seems like he's been perfect from wherever you put him on the court. A very talented player, nice down low pass and swish right through for Zaya Gonzalez. He retakes the lead, it's 66-65 and a timeout taken on the floor. We'll take a timeout here on the ACBL Network presented by Real Recruits. 66-65, Platinum leads it. And welcome back to Fultz Memorial Gymnasium. 66-65 the score with Arizona Platinum leading the ball game. Blaine McCormick and Greg Rosenberg with you here on the ACBL Network presented by Real Recruits, and really just back and forth from all ends of the floor, and it's really been the three-point shot that has been a key factor here in the early goings of the second period.
And the point guard play of Jordan Wolenek. 6 assists and probably could have had about 10 if a few missed layups and shots. I mean, he's really controlled this game, and when they were down 5, he's got them back to up 1 now.
So now Azaria will go to the free throw line with the foul getting called against Dyson Lighthall, his second. That's now 5 fouls in the game for Arizona Platinum, only 1 charged against TaylorMade so far here in the second half. The first free throw from Azaria bounces out, and he'll have another one to try and tie the game up at 66. Oh for 2 from the line that time, and now Arizona Platinum will try to take advantage of the missed opportunity. Setting up a play as Devin Ash goes over. Passes it back over to Ricky Hernandez, who goes over to Wallink.
They're trying to front the post, if you notice that. And then send a guy behind. Basically, you're almost doubling him every play.
And rightfully so.
Dyson, yeah, he's a problem.
Wallink taking his time and trying to find an open man. So he gets it back, goes off of the screen from Lighthall. It's off another screen, but Tyrese Eugene playing bully defense. Now trying to bounce it around and create an open shot. Really good defense from TaylorMade as their bench gives them an applause. Passed away, Devin Ash with it. Now over to Jordan Wallink. A long possession for Platinum. They've got to get something brewing.
They have the pick and pop if he wants to do that, Dyson, but their guards are really quick to recover from TaylorMade prep, making it very difficult. Good thing there's no shot clock here.
It would have definitely expired by now.
Yeah.
Ricky Hernandez with it near half court. Gets the screen off of Lighthall. Goes over to Devin Ash. Really good movement defensively by TaylorMade on this possession. Inside look, no good, and a great defensive effort that time from Moses Yarrow. He pulls down the rebound. Rodriguez with a stretch pass over to Eugene. Inside, blocked away by Dyson Lighthall, but a whistle blows. And a really rough tumble for Tyrese Eugene down low.
Coach Edwards thought it was a little contact there, but looks like the ref is saying it's a clean block.
Looked as though it might have been a slight bump, and Lighthall coming out of the game, and he looks to be walking rather gingerly. Reverse layup can't fall through for TaylorMade. Now Platinum floating it over to Quest Williams, drives inside, right back out over to Wallink, who passes it to Hernandez for 3, no good. Recovered, but the foot of Jordan Wallink was called initially out of bounds, but I think the officiating crew meant Moses Yarrow stepped out.
You gotta love the hustle from Jordan. Like, he just kept that ball alive, and they end up getting it back.
So a great second effort that time from Jordan Wallink to get possession, and now his team has the basketball with a 1-point lead at 66-65.
Dyson Lighthall's trying to walk it off. Looks like he hurt his leg.
Quest no good from 3-point range, and a foul called against Arizona Platinum. That's their 6th foul of the contest.
As amazing as Dyson Lighthall is, this is really Jordan Wallnick's team. He controls so much of the outcome of every possession.
It's now TaylorMade trying to respond back. It's 66-65. Platinum leads it. The Grind trying to change that narrative. Azaria down low. Yes, sir! Great inside look, and his team takes the lead.
Very patient, poised, confident to score it.
Jordan Wallink with the basketball, heavily guarded by Yarrow. Passed over to Quest Williams. Hernandez with it. 3.5 minutes to go in the contest. It's 67-66, TaylorMade. Now Wallenk driving in. Tries the floater, it doesn't go, but a foul is called.
Tough.
Foul is called against Moses Yarrow. That's his second.
The big man is checking back in.
So it's good to see that after he was coming off of the court walking a little gingerly, he's now back to the scorer's table to check in. That's a big, huge advantage for Arizona Platinum, as it has been all game long. Wallenk now with 11 points. Also checking in is Garrett Anderson from Campo Verde High School. .3:16 to go, tie ball game. And now Platinum takes the lead off of the free throw make by Jordan Wallenk. Whistle calls, and it's an offensive one. The Grind don't really like it, and a technical foul will be called against their head coach.
You can't, first off, don't say nothing about no leash with me, please. I'm not a dog. No, we're not good.
And now he is ejected from the ball game. So after a technical foul was called, TaylorMade is now without their head coach, and free throws will be coming up for Arizona Platinum. That one swishes through for Jordan Wallenk. Now it's 69-67, Platinum leading it.
Looks like it's a double technical. He might get 4 free throws right here.
Boy, and this could be a huge step for Platinum. If the free throw shooter like Jordan Wallenk is, he so far has made 3 out of 3. If he makes the 4th and pushes this one to 72-67, that's now a 2-possession game that TaylorMade will have to crawl out of. Nonetheless, quite the effort from Jordan Wallenk to have 4 free throws, make 3 of them, and now have the game still in 2-possession territory, with Platinum leading at 71-67.
He's now 9 for 12 from the free throw line. That's amazing.
That's really good production from him. And now his team has possession of the basketball. Could try and pad the lead a little more. Quest Williams with it, passing it over to Jordan Wallenk. Dyson Lighthall with it, and Ricky Hernandez swinging it over to Garrett Anderson. Really good possession here for Platinum, just bouncing the basketball around. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Lighthall pushes off Azaria. Now pass over to Wallenk. Inside, blocked away. What a great attempt by Moses Yarrow to swat it out of thin air.
Incredible block.
Inside, left side is good for Shamar Grant. 8 points now in the contest for Grant, and there's just over 2 minutes to go. Stretch pass over to Williams. He jumps and gets it. It's a 2-point game at 71-69. Platinum with the lead.
Shamar Grant, tough senior from Millennium High School. They're in the state finals this year. They were the runner-up to Gilbert in the 5A finals. Shamar's a tough kid from Chicago. Good player.
So now the clock dips under 2. Lighthall with it. The shot will not count as a timeout was called by Arizona Platinum, and we'll take a timeout here on the ACBL Network presented by Real Recruits. 71-69, Arizona Platinum leads it, but a good game brewing here in the later goings. And welcome back to Fultz Memorial Gymnasium, a really crazy sequence of events that TaylorMade's coach was thrown out of the ball game, got a double technical foul, 3 out of 4 free throws for Jordan Wallenk, and now the lead is still at 71-69. TaylorMade has not been checked out of this ball game at all. They've been really rock solid defensively and pesky from downtown.
Great ball pressure from the TaylorMade guards, making it difficult for Arizona Platinum kids to even get by them.
So they still have the basketball, dipping under 1.5 minutes left in the game. Tyrese Eugene on him, and the foot called out of bounds. Ricky Hernandez jumped a little too much. And now Dyson Lighthall will check in at the last minute.
Big possession for TaylorMade Prep, because Arizona Platinum is going to suck the life out of every possession now.
And that's probably why they brought in Dyson Lighthall, just to get that extra defensive push. Down low, Rodriguez, and it's a tie ball game at 71. "21 points for Michael Rodriguez. Tyrese Eugene, really pesky defense. He gets a home applause. Platinum will have possession, but his bench is going nuts for Tyrese Eugene.
Great defense. 2018 kid from Ironwood, prepped to 2019. He's really strong, and you could tell right there.
They've got to be careful with possession behind half court. Stretch pass down over to Zaya Gonzalez. He maintains it, will keep it, take it beyond the arc, and try to bleed out the clock as much as he can. Down low to Hernandez. Back outside to midcourt. Now Zaya Gonzalez with the basketball with 36 seconds left on the shot clock, or the game clock, I should say.
Looks like they're literally playing for one.
It's 71-71. 25 seconds now left on the clock. Could we see overtime? Hernandez with it. From the free throw line, passes it over. Jump shot attempt, foul is called down low. It'll go against Mayor Azaria. And 2 shots will be coming up for Arizona Platinum. "13 seconds left on the clock.
It took a lot of discipline because they had a bunch of open shots.
And a big free throw made that time by Ricky Hernandez at the line. 2 for 2 from the line. A foul is called as he tumbles down.
Gonzalez.
So the foul is called against Michael Rodriguez. And a timeout will be taken. But right now at this pivotal moment, you have to figure that just solid defensive work with just under 14 seconds to go. Both of these ball clubs have to try and maintain free throws from Zaya Gonzalez. But now what is TaylorMade's response?
Oh, probably going to be an ISO for one of the guards. They're so quick. They're so good getting downhill towards the basket. I'm assuming they're going to spread them out. And one of the guys, they're going to go one-on-one. That's kind of what they've been doing all night.
And if there is one kid to go one-on-one with for TaylorMade, their advantage would be with Michael Rodriguez.
Oh, they called a foul off the free throw, and they awarded the ball back. Wow.
So this could possibly ice the game for Arizona Platinum. They lead
Here
at
comes a foul, a quick
73-71.
foul.
Foul is called against Tyrese Eugene. And free throws will be coming up for Jordan Wallenk. It'll be a 1-and-1.
13th free throw attempt in the game. That's a lot.
It's been a lot of time spent at the charity stripe this evening for both squads. Wallenk rattles it out of the rim. TaylorMade with possession, under 10 seconds to go. Eugene inside, right-hand side, no good. Rebounded by Platinum. Ball is still loose, a foul is called. And Lighthall will be headed to the free throw line with 2 seconds. It seemed like it just stalled on the rim for dramatic fashion.
Yeah, that ball seemed to hang up there for a minute. Wow, I thought that was going to come back the other way and tie it up, but lucky bounce.
The scoreboard reads 2 seconds, 73-71, Platinum leading it. Lighthall's first free throw is good. Still a 1-possession game, only 3 points between these two teams. Some news out of the Arizona Club Basketball League. We've got to give a special shout out to Emmanuel Teban for signing with Cal State Fullerton. That second free throw is good. It's now a 4-point game. A timeout will be taken, but it seems as though that Platinum has been efficient from the free throw line, and really in the later goings, it's been Jordan Wallenk and Dyson Lighthall who they've really turned to try and put the cherry on top.
You'll give up a quick 2 here. It really doesn't matter. Just don't foul on a 3-point shot. That's all. I'm sure the coach, Gonzalez, went over that.
So Mir Azaria will inbound it. It goes over to Shamar Grant. He will shoot it from the half-court line. It doesn't go through, and Arizona Platinum will win the ball game by a score of 75-71, and a huge performance from Dyson Lighthall, who scored a total of 33 points in the contest, whether it was down low, from downtown, at the free throw line, or even on a baseline jumper. He was just electric for his home team. Impressive games as well from other Platinum members. Jordan Wallenk finishing the contest with 15 points and really efficient from the free throw line as well. Had some clutch free throws, going 3 for 4 during the double technical foul against TaylorMade. But really for Arizona Platinum, how is this game really translating to their offense, and what are some good takeaways that they can apply for the next one?
You know, you just keep on pushing through. You know, every game is a different game because the matchups. Everything, basketball essentially is all about matchups. So, I mean, you could be against a 6'10" guy next game, and then your whole game plan is different. Maybe Platinum doesn't go everything through Lighthall because he's not the biggest guy in the court anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Then it's all guards. So everything's a different adventure, and but they're doing okay. TaylorMade Prep has had a good 2 games today. They fought hard. Could have stole this one, but Platinum held on from their star duo.
A good matchup between these two ball clubs. 75-71 the final score. Arizona Platinum takes it over the TaylorMade Grind. I'd like to thank our entire production crew for tonight's broadcast. My broadcast partner, Greg Rosenberg, and I'm Blaine McCormick, reminding all of you to go the distance. And we'll see you next time here on the ACBL Network, presented by Real Recruits. So long, everybody.